I know that the law of attraction is well known, but many videos and books touch on it superficially and don't really apply it in the real world. Often, they only talk about mindset, and while that's important, your mindset doesn't matter until you put what you've learned into practice. You can read as many books as you want, watch as many YouTube videos on fitness as you want, but if you don't take action by going to the gym and eating healthily, nothing will change in your physical condition. This applies to everything, folks. What I'm about to share is very powerful, but it only works if you put it into practice. However, if you do, it will be worth it, whether in your work, career, or relationships. You achieve what you want not by focusing on what you want, but, as Musashi said, by considering the world deeply. By doing so, you immediately differentiate yourself from the 90% of people because most are selfish, only thinking about what they want without considering what the world needs. However, the world doesn't care about what you want, it cares about what you have to offer. Business partners care about how you can make money, potential life partners care about your selfish needs and desires. The problem is, they don't care how hard you work or if you're a nice person, especially not about your selfish needs and desires. The world cares about what you have to offer. By becoming the person who provides access to that, you become valuable, and you, my friend, become the prize. You stop chasing and start attracting the right opportunities and people into your life. If you consistently apply this, you'll be surprised at how much you stand out from the competition. However, for this to work, you first need to start being selfish and start thinking deeply about the world. Two conditions must be met for this to work. First, become genuinely valuable to what you want to attract. Second, be perceived as valuable. Let's talk business as an example. Suppose you're a university student wanting to land your first job at a prestigious firm. Most would send hundreds of applications and, as a result, might get some interview invitations. They'd do quick interview prep and prepare answers to common questions. Often, they'd go into the interview viewing the company as the prize, feeling fortunate if they get the job. This attitude is one of chasing, not attracting. Let me show you a smarter way to handle this. Imagine another candidate approaching it differently. They research the problems the industry is currently facing and have genuine conversations with company executives. Instead of directly asking for a job, they delve into the identified problems and solutions. They might ask something like, in your opinion, what are the biggest challenges the industry and your company are currently facing? The executive mentions some problems and the candidate says, interesting, I think one way to address those problems would be, and casually discusses researched solutions. If the candidate did their homework correctly, the executive becomes interested. The more they discuss problems and solutions, the more the executive realizes this candidate knows their stuff and would be a great asset. 10 to 15 minutes into the conversation, the executive might say, look, we're recruiting for some graduate-level positions now. Do you think you'd be a good fit? Why don't you send us your CV and we'll schedule an interview? The candidate responds, sure, I'll send my CV later this week. I'd be honored to be interviewed by you. They make the company come to them and turn themselves into the prize. Now, they are asking the firm, what do you have to offer, leaving them in a strong negotiation position and making the company chase them. For this to work, you need to become valuable first and be perceived as valuable. If you think you're not valuable, work on that. If you think you're valuable but not perceived as such, work on that. When you become valuable in this way, numerous opportunities arise and you start attracting instead of chasing. This was just one example, but it works in many fields, whether in business or relationships. If you consistently apply these principles in your field, you'll be way ahead of the competition. What do you think about this? Do you agree, or do you think it's overblown? Please let me know. Thank you for watching.